Of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Hope you are all having a magnificent start to this beautiful Thursday where it is a chilly 39 degrees in Baton Rouge, getting up to a high today of 70 degrees. But beautiful skies, sunny. It'll be a little warmer for Christmas than I'm sure many of you would like, but that's A-OK with me. LSU basketball last night gets a win. They blow out Lipscomb. They cover again. It was 27.5 was the line, and ends up 95-60. So LSU did allow 60 in regulation, bummer, but still, you win by 35. What a day. Darius Days did shoot the lights out of the basketball last night. He's going to have those days where he gets going, and he did. He was 5 of 8 from 3, 21 points for Days, 8 of 12 from the floor. Basically, everybody scored in double figures. Days had 21. Pinson had 17. He was 3 of 6 from 3. Murray had 12. Mary, present. Wilkinson had 11, so all of your starters were in double figures. Gaines came off the bench, had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. Love the way he plays, his length, his energy on the defensive end. Reminds me a lot of Marlon Taylor, who they would bring off the bench to be that energy guy off the bench, great defensive energy guy. Not a great shooter, but a guy who can score, can sky around the rim. Will uses him very clearly in that same role, similar role. And we didn't see Tari Eason in this ball game. So, oops, sorry, y'all. We didn't see Tari Eason sat with an injury, but he's been your best player so far, and other guys stepped up. So Will Wade just said after the game that it was a back injury for Tari Eason. And much rather sit him. You play Auburn Tuesday, or Wednesday rather. So you have a week. So you play Auburn. So take that week, get them right. It was Auburn Tuesday. What's the calendar? It's the 29th, but I'm trying to see if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. See, 25th is Saturday. So Wednesday. They play on Wednesday. So a week from yesterday. So he gets an extra week. All right, Adam Trautman has COVID. Saints are down to one tight end. That's Nick Van Nett. That's it. So see if they call up Ethan Wolf from the practice squad or whatever they do. But COVID running amok right now in college football. So a lot going on. Let me know your thoughts. Fire away. One more share here. I got to share the YouTube to Twitter. My apologies there. Not going to do a super long show this morning, y'all. I got a few errands to run, and I have an appointment at 10:15, so a few errands I have to run before then. So let's maybe go for about 20 minutes or so here. See how many of your questions I can get to. Questions, comments. Hey, Lawrence Corbin, Ken Bro, Darren Bone, Jimmy Babin, Kelly Gross, John Bro, boot up, 12-0. Jerry DeLucky, what's up? Hey, Dad, Greg Phillips, Ricky Lambert. Good morning, almost gave up on you. Never give up on me, Ricky. One thing you should know for sure by now is that we will be here every day for Morning Scone. Some days later than others, but usually in the 7 a.m. hour. But this was because I got to get out of here. I wanted to get ready and then do the show up until when I had to leave. So don't ever give up on us, Ricky. We'll be here. Jeremy Kling, Cheryl Lawrence. Men's basketball game was amazing. Eric Gaines was on fire. I love the way he plays. Some have asked why Eric Gaines comes off the bench. And I don't know that I have a great answer for that. Maybe Will just wants his shooters on the floor. And then that's just a defense. So when you have your rotations, you bring those fresh legs off the bench. And as active as he is defensively, I kind of get it, right? But yes, I love the way Eric Gaines plays. That's the kind of guy who you're just thrilled to have on your team because he's as active on both ends as he is. So, by the way, y'all, I did just pin the link for Courtside for Charity. If y'all been listening to AFR, I've been telling you that. Our buddy Trey Beal over at Gulf Coast Office Products, they're the official office equipment provider of the Pelicans, LSU Saints, of everybody. Well, they have courtside seats for Pelicans games. It's 2 seats, like mid-court. I mean, you're right there on the floor. And he's raffling off the seats for 4 different games, all for charity. And the first game is December the 28th against Cleveland, and that raffle is going to be today on AFR. It's $20 a chance, and remember, so if you buy a ticket today and you're in for the first raffle, you don't win, that chance is still in the raffle for the next 3 games. So this is your last chance to buy a ticket for today's raffle for the first game. And then after today's raffle, everyone who bought a ticket is still in the mix for the next game and the next game and the next game. So anyway, I pinned the link. If you want to buy a ticket, you have to, today's your last day to buy for the first game. Hey, Brian Wynn, good morning. Kyle DeVille. Darren Bone didn't realize LSU has the #1 defense in the country. Oh, yeah, man, they're all in 53 a game. They're incredible. Field goal percentage, defense, rebound. They're amazing. And they're running an 8-man rotation, tons of length, rim protection, perimeter D. I love the way Gaines intercepts passing lanes out on the perimeter. Leads to transition buckets. Yeah, they're awesome, man. I love watching it. Brian Wynn, caught a few minutes of nightcap. What set you off? I've never seen you so upset. You've never seen me so upset. Brian, you don't remember my Christine Brennan rant? Golly, I've done plenty of red-face rants in my career. I don't know. Forgot what it was. Something about I don't remember exactly. Something in the conversation of there was a guy who was basically trying to continue, being combative, trying to continue to give Ogeron credit and defending Ed Ogeron, which I don't know, that's indefensible at this point. And there was more. I don't go watch. I don't know. Huey Miller, what's up? PTG Toasty, good morning. Bob Champagne, have an awesome Christmas. Alum from '87, live in Jersey. 28 degrees up there. Whew. Thanks for streaming shows on YouTube. Makes it easy to stay connected to the Tigers. Thanks for watching, Bob. We appreciate it, man. Stuart Boudreau, Irfan Sayad, Mary, present. Trivia Carter, good morning. Let's see, excited to see how we stack up against SEC play. Hopefully validate what we are seeing. I don't, if you made me pick, man, I don't think LSU beats Auburn. I hate to say it. I'd love to see him win, but it is really hard to win on the road in college basketball. And I would say especially this year, because every player that's either a first or second year guy has never played in front of a crowd in college basketball, a road crowd. Because everybody was on the team last year. It was a COVID year. There were no crowds. So an Auburn Arena is just a really difficult place to play. So anyway. Paul Jean, good morning. Matt, I'd like GMEX to turn the corner for Christmas, please and thanks. Paul, I'm going to tell you this much, man. I'll say it again. There's nothing that we can do that will control the price. It's a free market. But what I can tell you, Paul, with the utmost legitimacy and confidence, is that GameCoin has never been healthier than it is right now. And I know people are going to roll their eyes at that and say, well, the price is dumped from where it was. That's true. But what was pumping the price before was people FOMOing in and putting money in and inflating the price based on their own excitement and not the fundamentals of the project. And right now, we've gone to Bitmart, which has added nearly 2,000 wallets, and volume of trading ultimately is what stabilizes the coin. This morning we launched on LBank, which is an international exchange, which will bring GameCoin awareness to more international crypto investors. We have solidified more relationships with ambassador athletes. We've hired the group out of San Diego, Sarah Technologies, that is going to build out the platform. We should have beta testing Q1. By the end of Q2, most of the platform will be functional. There's so much good stuff. But yeah, I can't, like, more conversations with other platforms to be, and other exchanges to be listed. Like, I'm telling you, when the FOMO was going crazy and the price was pumping and go, like, everyone was swimming, and it was so hard to focus on those things about actually building out the platform. And I'm telling you right now, brother, it is in a great spot. Great spot. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to be a transformative platform, and you're going to be very happy. Just hang on with us. Just hang on with us. What's up, Trey? Good morning. Andre Green, hate the NCAA, said that a champ can be claimed by a COVID forfeit. I know that's stupid. Perimeter defense improved greatly. We'll need it going forward. Yes. Dane Bergeron. Morning, Matt. Hope you're feeling better. I have back issues, so I understand how you feel. Hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Dane. I appreciate that as well. Pat Huseman, LW. Playoffs are FD. I'm vaccinated, but you need to get the vax to save me from the virus. Forfeited title would be nice. I'm not going to make sense out of all that. Sorry. Cliff Nelson, good morning. Where are we? Bubba Tatum, good morning from NOLA. All right, Bubba, glad to have you back in the boot. Gary Petrie, good morning. Ryan Dixon, love that Wade is concerned. This team will run into teams with the same athletes in the SEC. Think they're good. Teams with like size and athletes will disrupt them. So, Ryan, I would tell you this. With respect to that, I'm not so much concerned about LSU defensively. Like, do I think they're going to hold everybody to 53? No. But, like, are they going to hold teams double digits below their average? Yes. My bigger concern with this team is sans consistent shooters. Can they score enough? They will need to do it the same way. And sometimes you're going to have guys that are as big as Efton Reed and make it really tough for him to get points in the paint. That's that kind of thing is the concern. But look, man, look around. There's 6 unbeaten teams in college basketball. You know what I mean? It's kind of incredible. You're not supposed to win all your games in college basketball, but this team has managed to do it. That's not fraudulent. They're really a great team. They are still woefully underrated at 17, despite being 12-0. And I'm very much looking forward to them hitting conference play. Now, the first 7 games of conference play are brutal, and I do not expect them to go 7-0 in those games. I don't expect them to beat Auburn on Wednesday. But I would love it if they did. I'm not saying they can't. Don Jolibois, good morning. Hey, Todd Harris, spicy nightcap. At the end it was. Charlie Cavell, what's up, man? Is the only thing Trautman has been able to catch this season. That was fun. I did get a text about that yesterday. So the only thing Trautman can catch is the Rona. Someone texted my show text line last night. Jonathan Martin, good morning. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Chris Stadler, what's up? Love the morning scone. Thank you, Chris. Bill Schmid, Glenn Thomasy. Bama has 18 wide receivers on its roster. Nick's after Kayshon Boutte. Oh, is Nick after Kayshon Boutte? Absolutely. Wouldn't you be? Look at what just happened this past year when they brought in Jameson Williams from Ohio State. Kyle DeVille, I'll be honest. I've never seen a big LSU never been a big LSU basketball guy. But this year changed my mind, both men's and women's teams. They're fun, man. Isn't it fun to watch a winning team? That's how it goes in most places around here. It's certainly true. Look at gymnastics. A lot of people aren't gymnastics fans, but you know, once they brought in Jay Clark and they started getting this elite talent, they started competing, and they're packing out the Maravich Center now. 13,000 people watching those gym meets and all. Yeah, man. You become when Sylvia and Simone were here, everyone loved women's basketball because they were winning, going to Final Fours. Jared Lucky, last night's rant was one for the books. Well, I had fun. Glad you all did as well. Buck Foreman, Will Wade said the pressure after the game, we aren't playing at our top potential. The thing about that, Buck, is the way John Brady said it yesterday, and I mean, he didn't mean this in a literal sense. It's like he's trying to pick a fight with his team however he can. Because when you're 12-0 and you're blowing everybody out, complacency can set in. So how do you get them to be hungry, to maintain that hunger? That's the challenge. That really is the chore for him right now. Because if you go to Auburn and you're not playing your best, like you're going to lose. And that may actually be, as stupid as this will sound, that may be the best thing that could happen to him, is if they go lose and he could say, you see, when you don't do the things I tell you, when you don't play your best, when you don't fill in the blank, this is what happens. Truax, what's good? Brian Wynn, Matt, thoughts on the opt-outs for the bowl game by some Tiger players? There's going to be more, Brian, and I don't care. Bowl games are irrelevant. They are. I love them, and I watch them because I love football. And for those who choose to play, great, that's their choice. But there is also zero benefit at all whatsoever to a guy like Damone Clark playing in the Texas Bowl on January 4th. He has had an amazing season. He has been at LSU for 4 years. He's trying to go change his life and make it in the NFL. And playing in the Texas Bowl will not help him one iota do that. Getting ready for the Senior Bowl will. I don't blame him. Stephen Fry ready to see Kirkland sling it. That would be fun. John Ellis, good morning. New day, new play. Mark, what's up, man? Good morning. By the way, y'all, Brock, they, new year, and they are growing and now hiring. A lot of positions, competitive pay, great benefits. If you're interested in working in the medical field or know someone who is, brortho.com, brortho.com, brortho.com. Y'all check out Brock. They are hiring, so check them out, check them out, check them out. Check them out, check them out. Scott Dickerson, what's good with COVID? Transfers, opt-outs, bulls are dying a slow death. Yes, they are, and that's okay. And it's a very natural correction, Scott, where more and more bowl games were created. You have 42 bowl games now, so 84 teams. You have 500 and sub-500 teams making bowl games. It's just no longer an honor to play in the fill-in-the-blank sponsor bowl in front of 1,000 people. It's not like it used to be when it was an honor to play in a bowl game. It's not anymore. So you can't expect the players to see it as such. It's a money grab. That's all it is. It's a money-making opportunity. It's a TV show. It's a money-making opportunity for everybody but the players. How good do you think Stingley is compared to previous LSU corners? I think he's the most talented cornerback that's ever played at LSU. You know what I'm saying? TV, what's good? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you for being here. Matt Lusto, will Wade bias in the regular season rankings is fine. How concerned affecting seeding in the tournament? Maybe, Matt, but listen, man, you go handle your business. You go handle your business during the regular season in the SEC, you'll be fine. And listen, no matter what, when you get in the tournament, you have to play good teams. So you just got to win your games. Kenny Futch, good morning. Pat Huseman, happy 3rd birthday to my youngest, Owen Henry Huseman. How about that, Owen Henry? That's awesome. And Pat, oddly enough, coincidentally, my sister just had twins. Their names are Owen and Henry. So how about that? Some good names there. Happy birthday to Owen. Hope he has a great 3rd birthday today. Kenny, I'm the same way. If LSU can't play in the Texas Bowl, I won't be upset. I'm ready for basketball to get... Oh, Brian Keller, CBK, Coach Brian Keller. And ready for 22. Dave Endur, good morning. Let's see a couple of more here. A couple of more. Mark, LSU, Kentucky, PMAC, Jan 4. Going to be a small crowd because the same as a football game. I don't think so, Mark. I think it's going to be packed out. Whenever LSU plays Kentucky, it's always the most attended game of the year. They're also honoring Dale Brown that night. That'll be the Dale Brown court unveiling. There will be far more people, I think, interested in watching that game against Kentucky on Jan 4 than there will be, I believe, interested in the football game at 8 o'clock. Charlie Cavell, what's up? Let's see. If they can get some consistent shooting to go with their defense, they'll be really good. If the guard from Illinois wouldn't have gone down. Hey, man, Adam Miller said it all along. He was supposed to be there. Yes, But Adam Miller, before Adam Miller's injury, is when I picked him to go to the Final Four. And that injury severely affected them because he would have been their leading scorer on this team. Imagine him and Tari Eason. Any names in the portal LSU baby trying to get? Obviously, portal changes daily. Just curious. Yeah, so check out. I think the guys at Go 247 do a good job. There's a lineman from East Tennessee State, offensive, and then there's a defensive end, Jared Verse from Albany. LSU's been interested there as well. And then there's also another player from Cal. Forgive me, I just don't know all of their names. But there's another player from Cal that LSU is interested in. So, the point that I made on last week with signing day was don't judge the LSU class just yet because they're not done. They're far from done. They're going to add more players, and you're seeing that. And they're going to use the transfer portal. Is Miller out for the year? Yes, torn ACL. Any idea if we'll see Justice Williams this year? Doesn't look like it. Charlie Cavell, Eli Drinkwitz opted his own running back out of last night's bowl. I don't know about that, Charlie. I read that as well. I don't know that I believe that. It just doesn't make sense, right? It sounds more like Drinkwitz was willing to fall on the sword for the kid to opt out, which is fine, by the way. All right. Kenny Futch, LSU will be Kentucky 1-4-22. I kind of agree. I like LSU at home in that game. Shane O'Mac, I'd be down for Sazerac Whiskey Bowl. Let the players know their pours the morning. Let the players have their pours the morning before the game. All right, y'all. I think we're just about done. Bart St. Germain. Have you heard the rumor about Russell Wilson going to the Saints? I mean, it's not really a rumor. Russell last year said there were only, I think, 3 teams that he has a no trade clause. There was only 3 teams that he would accept a trade to, and one of those teams was the Saints. But what I'll tell you is, remember last year when Stafford went from the Lions to the Rams gave up 3 number 1s and Jared Goff. So that's going to be your sort of minimum entry point. You're going to have to give up 3 1s and a player. So would you be willing to give up 3 first-round picks and Michael Thomas, 3 first-round picks and Marshawn Lattimore, 3 first-round picks and Alvin Kamara, 3 first-round picks and Ryan Ramczyk? I mean, it's going to be something like that. Okay, y'all, I think we're just about done. Please smash the like button there on YouTube, Facebook, like the page, share the post. A couple of quick reminders. Again, pinned in the comments is the Courtside for Charity raffle. If you've never sat on the floor for an NBA game, I'm telling you, there is nothing like it. The size, the speed, the athleticism, to see it that close is remarkable. $20 per entry. The first game is December the 28th against Cleveland. Raffling off 4 games. First game, December the 28th against Cleveland. We're picking that winner today on AFR. So that whoever wins, if they wanted to give those tickets for Christmas, they can. So buy your tickets for that raffle now. Okay, y'all have a magnificent day, and we'll see you for AFR 3. Peace. Hey, Drew. You want to come say hi to Dad Show? You want to come say hi to Dad Show?
No.
No. Okay, see y'all later.